Today we are taking a look at the newest Pokemon TCG set, Scarlet and Violet Twilight Masquerade. Now, Twilight Masquerade actually comes out on May 24th, with Pokemon from the Teal Mask DLC making their debut in the TCG. We can look forward to seeing Pokemon like Okidoggy, Munkidori, Pheasantipity, and so much more. Now, the Pokemon Company was super kind to gift me an ETB and a booster box to take a look at early with you guys, so let's get into it. Okay, guys, here we go. We have the newest set coming out, Twilight Masquerade, which will be out on May 24th. The Pokemon Company, again, thank you so much to the Pokemon Company for gifting me this ETB and booster box to open up early with you guys. This set is super hype. Again, it's another set that caters to both collectors and TCG players alike. We got a lot of really, really cool cards coming out in the set that are really going to impact the TCG. So let's start by getting into this ETB. I know right offhand, one of the cards that I'm going for, and probably a lot of other people are going for, is that special illustration rare Greninja, which is super, super sick. So I'm going to switch things up here a little bit. Here we obviously have the nice cardboard art. Very cool. Let's actually take a brief look at the booklet and see some of these beautiful cards right off the gate. We got the Sinistra EX. I actually opened this set in Japanese a while ago, and I did end up getting that. It's a beautiful, beautiful full art. We have all of these full arts look so, so good. We have Ogerpon making an appearance in the TCG now, which is super hype. Obviously, this Dragapult going to be very, very disruptive in the TCG. Look very much forward to that, as well as this Blood Moon Ursaluna. It's going to be very good in Lugia, so that'll be really, really cool. Here we go. What's new in the expansion? A little story about the Loyal 3 if you haven't played the DLC yet. I will not spoil that for you because some of that lore is in there, and it's very cool, very interesting. So here we go into some of the new cards, some new A-Specs. Legacy Energy, going to be pretty good. Excited for that one, as well for Lugia. So we'll keep booking along here. These are these being printed again in here? Rescue Board, obviously, but the Iono and the Larry, I don't know if those are in this set. Obviously cards that have been printed before in those particular arts. So let's get into some of the arts of this set. We usually start off with the grass, then the fire Pokemon, very cool. Obviously there we've got the Sinistras, all with the Poltergeist. I think that Pokemon is super cool, so I'm very, very excited for that. Here we go into another Ogerpon, that's so sick. I didn't know we had a Litwick through Chandelure Evolution line in this set, so there's one that I'll have to look forward to collecting, which is super cool. The Zapdos is very beautiful. I don't know that it's super functional, but it's such a cool foil card. Moving into some of these other ones, I know. So there's the regular Greninja. We will be looking for that one. I think that one's going to be pretty good in the TCG. Then we have the Dragapult, the Ursaluna, some of the cards I'm looking for. And then we head into some of the arts. I did pull this Pinsir in Japanese, looking forward to hopefully pulling it out of the English set as well. So many beautiful arts. Lots of like perspective arts that I think look absolutely gorgeous. They look very real, which is super, super cool. So here we go into some of the other full arts and special illustration rares. Very, very cool. The Sinistra is probably one of my top chase cards, as well as the Hisuian Growlithe that I'm pretty sure I already passed. But yeah, super cool. Let's jump into this ETB. All right, here we go, guys. Hopping straight up into this thing. We have our usual special condition markers. I was blanking there for a second. As well as damage counters, and then the unique D6 that we will get. Each ETB has had kind of a different, at least a different colored one, so that's very cool. These are legal to use in competitive play, because the stipulation is that it either has to be an official Pokemon dice, or just one that is transparent, so that you can tell that it hasn't been weighed or anything, because there's no more room for cheaters in the TCG, so don't do it. So we're going to take this guy out right here. we've got our, what is it, 9 packs of Twilight Masquerade to open up out of this ETB. I'm so incredibly hyped for this set. It's so sick. So we have our Brick of Energy, for those of us nerds that like to play the game, so that's pretty sick. Look at this Ogerpon. It actually, so it's almost like the textured kind of foil, but it's not an EX or anything. It's just the Teal Mask Ogerpon. It's a regular one. So cute. I played through the DLC, and I thought Ogerpon was absolutely adorable. And I still do. That is very cool. Such an awesome art. We have the sleeves. These ones are... Oh, did they change these ones too? Yo. Oh, they didn't. Okay, never mind. False hope. These ones are still kind of like that flat colored, which, you know, it's fine. They've been doing a lot better in their other products, making the sleeves at least usable, but they still look super sick. That Ogerpon on there is very cool. And then lastly, we do have the card dividers that we'll find in every ETB. So that is super sick. But alas, guys, the moment that we've been waiting for, we have 9 packs out of the ETB of Twilight Masquerade. I'm so excited. Again, shout out and thank you to the Pokemon Company International for gifting me these free cards to open up with you guys today. Super excited, very grateful for the opportunity to do so. So we're gonna go through these a little bit slower. Obviously, brand new set. We don't want to rush through it. We want to see these new cards. Like, we got some Gen 1 greatness with the Poliwhirl, as well as Tangela. Very nice. Got a little Shinx. Very confident. Look at this little guy. just chilling. I love it so much. That Clefairy is beautiful. Look at that. As well as some artwork from the game. If you've seen that before, that is very cool. Enhanced Hammer, a card that I was quite scared of. Kind of am coming into this next format, but I don't think it's going to be as big of a problem as I thought it would. This is a reprint of a card. Discard a special energy from one of your opponent's Pokemon, so very good, very playable. Glalie, very cool Pokemon. I think Glalie's kind of underrated, underrepresented, maybe is what we'll say. Very cool. Kilowattrel, that's a sick art. These arts, you guys already know me and my love for the arts of the Pokemon cards. That's why I'm here. We got the Sandygast in the... That's a crochet art. That's so good. I love it so much. And we got Heatran. Look at the boy. That is a angry Heatran. Very cool. Reminds me of the movie. I believe that's the Arceus Chronicles, right? With the Heatran that, you know, gets overpowered. I was going to say possessed, but I don't think that's quite right. It gets, like, taken over. Maybe that's possessed. I don't know. But correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that's the Arceus Chronicles movie on Netflix. Check it out. Pinsir. We're looking for that special illustration rare. We got Fione, however you want to say it. Girder. We got Venipede. Perrin. She's also the one that's got the special illustration rare art that goes with the Growlithe, which is super cool. So here we got Dipplin. Very cool and scrumptious looking Pokemon. Cramorant. Just howling. Just yelling at the world. Rillaboom. Nice. That's cool. We haven't seen a Rillaboom. I mean, obviously Rillaboom came out in Sword and Shield, so he's not that old, but like, we didn't see a ton of Rillaboom cards. It's cool. He's spinning his drumstick. Can relate. Used to be a drummer myself, so that's pretty cool. We got Clefable and Monkey Dory. So here is an introduction of a new Pokemon to the TCG. Monkey Dory, Pheasantipity, Okidogi, that's the 3, are being introduced. They're having their debut into the Pokemon TCG out of this set, so that's pretty cool. Again, the 3 legendaries from, I believe it was the Teal Mask DLC. Yeah, the first one. Coming into the TCG. Very cool. We got Volbeat. I didn't mean to skip that Vroom there, my bad. Luxio. Goldeen. Look at that little fireworks coming out. That's very cool. We got Brute Bonnet, an absolute savage of a Pokemon. Very cool. Community Center. Once during each player's turn, if they played a supporter card from their hand this turn, they may deal 10 damage They may heal 10 damage from each other Pokemon. Okay, that makes more sense from what my brain was reading. Ooh, look at that Iron Bundle. That's cool. Very cool. I love Iron Bundle. It's such a neat Pokemon. Poochyena. Very nice. We got Frogadier. Let's see if we can get that Greninja. We got Frozlass. I think this one... No, maybe this isn't the one I was thinking of. Okay, never mind. We're going into the next pack of Twilight Masquerade. Let me know down in the comments if you are excited for this set. And now I know this one's coming out a bit quicker than some of the other Pokemon sets. This one is coming out, I think there was a 2-month gap, if I'm not mistaken, between Temporal Forces and Twilight Masquerade, but this is not usually the case. So just keep that in mind. It's not always this fast into sets. We have Kieran. Kieran, very, very interesting character from the game. Again, I won't spoil anything if you're not aware, but he's very interesting. We got Boomerang Energy, is very interesting. Leafeon, nice. That's probably my favorite evolution. Big fan of Leafeon. Vulpix, as I'm opening this, it is Fire Week in Pokemon Sleep. Be sure to get your Vulpix. Hey, we got the Blood Moon Ursaluna EX. Super hype. This is actually a card that, you know me, I can't seem to put down Lugia V-Star, even though I just got back from the Indianapolis Regional Championships, did absolutely horrible with it. But that's beside the point. Blood Moon Ursaluna EX is going to make a good addition to that deck. Is it going to save it? I don't know. Probably not. But it's going to be sick either way. So we got our first hit from Twilight Masquerade. That is super, super hype. Jumping into this next pack, we have 4 left after this. Again, going through these ones a little bit slower. It's a brand new set. We want to make sure to check it all out. We got Dreepy. Nice. We need the Dragapults. Hopefully we can see at least one of them. It makes building a deck a little bit easier to be able to, you know, open at least the one, and then we can kind of go from there. We got the Love Ball. Unfortunately, not super good, but cool that the Love Ball is getting another card nonetheless. Festival Grounds. So this is the kind of background scene I was talking about in one of the other cards from the video game. Very cool scenery in the game. Big fan. We got Timber. Happy as can be. Love it. And Iron Thorns EX. Now this is going to be a very disruptive card with the initialization ability as long as this Pokemon is in the active spot. Pokemon with Rule Box in play, both yours and your opponent's, have no abilities. So it's effectively the former Stadium Path to the Peak. Very, very pesky. Very annoying. I think this one's going to have some easy ways around it though, so I'm not super worried about it. But it will definitely make an appearance in some control type decks, and it's going to be very interesting to deal with. So we have a Psychic Energy, the Clefairy with the Festival Grounds background in the back there, very cool. The Shinx, happy as can be. Poltergeist, awesome. I love this Pokemon. It's going to be probably one of the new Pokemon that I start collecting, so you know, just another one to add to all the binders that I have. Rayfort, I think is probably how you pronounce that. We have Palafin, the 0 to Hero, with the ability with the text the size of a Yu-Gi-Oh card, if you know what I mean. So we're not going to go ahead and read that because I'm not a very fast reader, and that might take half of the video. We have Chi-Yu, Tatsugiri looking awesome in here. This one also very cool. Very neat ability to have. I don't know if it's going to see a ton of play, but it might see some. We got Lampent, got to set that one aside, and Infernape. Very, very cool. Crawling up to the last 3 packs of this ETB. This time I'm going to split the ETB and the booster box videos just to kind of, you know, give a breath of fresh air between the sets because I do open these ones a little bit slower. Oh, I almost completely ignored the fact that there is a brand new Eevee and it's super adorable. So that'll go aside. We have Girafarig. I'm all over the place right now. Mentally, I'm all over the place. Just got back from Indianapolis, had all this Twilight Masquerade waiting for me. Super hyped. Again, shout out to the Pokemon Company International for gifting this to me to open up early with you guys. Got a Phantup to add to the collection. Bellybolt, super cool. You can see back there, I got my Iono and Bellybolt figure. Very, very cool. Such a cute Pokemon. The accompanying flute, as if Snorlax Control didn't need any more help. They printed an accompanying flute, so that's interesting. We have Tangela, Goldeen, and Pheasantipity also making an appearance in the TCG for the first time. Super cool. We have 2 packs left, guys, of the ETB. And then, obviously, there will be another video for the booster box, which, as we know, is 36 packs of the newest set. Here we go into a Wattrel. Very nice scenic art there. We have Volbeat, Goldeen, Sandygast in that beautiful crochet art. Love to see it. We got the Lucky Helmet. Myena, very cool Pokemon. That awesome Iron Bundle art. Just in a hurry. Late to work, probably. You know, the usual. Poltergeist, very cool. Enamorous. Again, I won't go there, but not my favorite Pokemon. Still cool, though. Also, the art rare of Enamorous in this set is absolutely beautiful. Let's go! We got the Teal Mask Ogerpon EX. I do believe this one is going to have some play, especially with Charizard just running rampant, taking down all these regionals and stuff. Not that it didn't win Indianapolis, but it's still very good. It's got the Teal Dance. Once during your turn, you may attach a basic Grass energy card from your hand to this Pokemon. If you attached energy to a Pokemon in this way, draw a card. That's insanely powerful. So, very, very good in a lot of decks. I think there's going to be a lot of Ogerpon box-type decks that will be coming out of this set, and that'll be very interesting. So the format has been kind of stirred up already. I think that this set is going to further stir it up, and I think not for worse. I think it's going to be good. So here we go, guys. Last pack of the ETB. We have Slugma, Tadbulb, Applin. Look at that art. That one's cool. I like that a lot. Swirlix, super cute, mysterious Pokemon. I'm a big fan. Right into the Slurpuff. That's very cool. I like that. We have Perrin. Milotic, always having a very beautiful art. Love to see that. I'll be curious to see if that'll have any play at all. Love Ball in a reverse foil. And, oh, look at the Sunflora. Oh my goodness. That is such a good art. I love that so much. This art just makes me happy. It's because it's happy. I love it. That's so good. And we've got Walking Wake to wrap that one up. I've just about dropped it. So let me sleeve this one up. We got 4 hits out of the ETB. Not too bad. We have the Ogerpon there. That came out of it as well. We got 2 regular EXs. The Ursaluna full art, which is awesome because I wanted this anyway. Very cool. And the Sunflora. So we love to see it. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's Pokemon card opening. Thank you for hanging out with me as we opened up the newest Pokemon TCG set, Twilight Masquerade. Again, massive shout out and thank you to the Pokemon Company International for gifting us these free products to open up today. If you like the video, be sure to go down there, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But until the next one, guys, keep being awesome as always, and we'll see you then. Peace.